All right, let's check in, see if there are any messages coming through. Feels like a great deal of tension. Okay. All right, Spirit, what messages? Potential. Angel number 420, potential. Okay, so it kind of feels like stasis right now. That could be what that tension is, that pressure. Yep, patience coming in number 11. You're in a waiting period. You're stuck in stagnancy, but it's not actually the stagnancy, it's the pause before the energy potential reaches that, and that is that tension, that pressure. Right before expansion, and then you have growth coming in with 1177. Decent mind energy. That's where that tension is. Okay. Ooh, man, you're going to pull in everything here. Focus, clarity. I feel like you're going to be pulling from depths you don't even realize that there's the energetic potential there. Sweeping away the cobwebs of the mind, like really utilizing your mind here. Okay. Where is, let me see the potential. What was the potential? Where did that start? Or what sparked that potential? Wow, a lot. The Empress, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, and the King of Cups. That is quite the journey. So you started in a state of like, you had everything, right? It was limitless. Like it was, limitless. The potential was limitless. Your options, endless. And it looks like you started with a great bit of savings as well. And I don't mean monetary savings. It's like energetic savings. Like you had cleaned out your alignment prior to, right? Like you were in a state of like fullness with this Empress energy. All of these different choices, and you had held within your energy body enough of your daily allowance, right? Ooh, that means you're not hemorrhaging energy anywhere. That's beautiful. That's really cool though. So you've been kind of tucking it away or squirreling it away because you knew, and that's where this pressure, this tension is building up. Maybe you didn't even know that you were going to expand like this. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, and the King of Cups. Opening that heart space, sitting in a place of fully abundant. This is a step down from where you were. Okay, and I split these into two. Okay, so you must be sitting right there in that liminal space because you were expending energy in the pause. But the point of the energy expenditure, like within that space, is to alchemize whatever is coming in. It's like to transmute that final little, what is that? Is it like a burst of energy? Like you need to draw in like a like you need a King of Wands here. Pull in a King of Wands. That would be the last piece that you need. Page of Wands. Okay. All right. So that's where you're having that depletion, right? That's where you're having the little bit of hemorrhages right in this space. And on the other side of this is full expansion. How you can expand larger than you start, completion, I guess. You just need a little more, you need just like a little more fire energy, like a little more inspiration, a little more spirit, a little more focus, a little more drive, a little more action, but it's got to come from a place of like pure desire for whatever this is. It's expansion. What are you expanding? What do you do? What do you need like a little more 555 on that. Okay, we have judgment to the King of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, you need to decrease the amount of um earthy energy, like the grounding, stable, like embedded into this experience energy. We need you to get your fire. You need more fire in order to make this happen. Okay, how do we increase that? Huh. The Queen of Wands to the Four of Swords. Okay, okay. Well, you know what? We're just gonna say it because like it's either gonna resonate or it's not. Okay, so if this is a partnership, right? If this is a partnership in the home space, if this is your other person, right? The less dominant, whatever that looks like in your relationship is overloaded. They need a break. If this is a business and you have like a CEO, COO, your COO is overwhelmed, they need a break. If you can give that partnership that less action, more mind energy. Okay, I got you. All right, with this mind energy, right? There is a partner within your dynamic, like another person. You are the more action oriented of the two. They are more like the brains behind the scene kind of a thing. Your brain, and this could be aspects of self too. Your brains behind the scene is sputtering, right? It's like running out of steam. It's running out of passion. It's running out of fire energy, right? You need to like slow that off, back that down a little bit, and you need to pick it up on your end in order to alchemize it for the fullest expansion. It's not a big rest, it's just a little rest. It's like your brain needs a nap. Oh, that's right. Yes, that would make sense. Yes, your brain needs a nap. Whatever your brain is, if your brain is like the COO, right, of your business, if the brain is your wife or whatever, give that a backseat, like let that rest for a little bit. If it is your logical mind, meditate, relax, let that like ease into it. Potential, patience, growth, and then coming in the back, mind energy, which is focus, determination, preparation, mental strength, clarity, resolve, and future readiness. Set aside time each day for mindfulness or mental exercises that improve your focus and clarity. We also have focus on being mindful here. I think that's all this is. Yeah, that feels complete to me. That was a really short message. With this Judgment and this King of Pentacles here, I think that you're like solid as far as like it almost feels like this almost feels like business, right? It almost feels like a business. I mean, it just might be the business of running your life, right? Like you have you have the funding secured, right? You have the building secured. Everything is running smoothly. You have these high hopes for the future, this expansion, right? And you're there, you have all the components, you're going to merge all of those components together, but you're short. You're energetic, like you've had an energetic draw from one step to the next from that liminal space. Like midway in the journey. It's actually a little more than midway. It's 2/3 in through the journey. You're on the last third of the journey. All you need to do is combine all the ingredients. You're just a little, actually, you're half short. Oh, okay, which would make sense, right? If you consider the partnership, right? Right now you're running at half speed and you're running with half of the ingredients, pretty much. Like a 50% increase would do it. Okay, so that's what you need to do. You need to back off the mental energy that you are investing into the figuring out, maybe even of what the problem is or why the expansion isn't happening fast enough. Just be patient. The potential is there, the intention is there, the components are there. The thing that is missing is the fire. It's the action. It's not the mental, like the mental energy. You already have everything figured out. That part of it needs a break. Meditate to like calm everything, just like to clear everything, to like clear all the mental clutter, like get rid of everything that is the thoughts and the processes and the theories and the all of this stuff that's going on. Like get rid of the operations part of it for the timing. Don't get rid of the COO. Don't misunderstand. Just get rid of all of the operations that it's cluttering in your mind because you're hemorrhaging universal currency, energetic currency. It's like oozing out of your ears, right? Because you're all up in your head about it, but you don't actually need to be up in your head about it. You need to take action on it. There's an action part of it. The potential is now built up to a place where it has pressure. So what are you doing? So you like need to. I don't know. Look up action potential. Like I don't know percent like that's coming through like action potential. It feels like there's something that needs to be like released. If you like release it, then it'll like steam, like your teapot and steam, and that's all the action that's necessary in order to have enough of the fire to alchemize whatever this is into full expansion. Wow, this is really like abstract. I kind of like them that way. Require a little bit of a. All right. Any advice or any closing messages, please, for the viewer? It's one of those things like, if you know, you know. If it's yours, if it resonates, you know you do. I mean, you know it's for you. But I mean, you know you do too. Ha! Queen of Pentacles to the High Priestess to the Lovers to the Four of Cups. Okay, so I don't think that this is actually to be interpreted. You have four characters here with their eyes closed. And the only one that is awake is like looking or has their eyes open, is looking towards these other four. And it's the only one that's discontent. Also, 264, 264, I think is important in this message. Look at this card. I love this card. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't she look incredible? Okay, the message here is 264. And the reason that you are in the state that you're currently in, like that dissatisfaction, that discontent, right? So your eyes are open, like get rid of all of it. Stop looking at everything else. That is the message. Stop looking at everything else. Release. 264. I don't know why that sounds so familiar. 264. Look up 264 and action potential. I think that those are going to be important. This is a really like you must like puzzles. Hmm. What did I just say about not wasting brain power? Stop watching YouTube tarot and go meditate. All right. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe. My unconditional love to you as well. Until next time, take care of yourself.